Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to today's English class. How are you all? Are you all reading the textbook? Daily I am giving you some work. I hope you all are doing the same. Be self-disciplined and do the work. Okay, that will help you a lot. That's why I am telling. Everything will be very easy for you. If you are doing your work very punctually and daily, that will help you a lot and you can do everything very easily. Okay, a study won't be a burden for you. You can enjoy your study. So do the work on not only in English, I am telling all the subjects. Whatever are the works you are getting, do it and be punctual in your works. Okay, then last class we were discussing about the people of Rameshwaram. Okay, how were they lived and what kind of life they have, that what we were discussing. Okay, then I think you got a clear-cut idea about that one and you could answer all the questions also. Now let us move to the next part of the lesson. Okay, then last paragraph we could see that the people of Rameshwaram, they were very much aware of the differences in the religion. They followed the same also, but at the same time they lived in harmony and they helped each other. Okay, they have the mind, they were very broad minded and they were ready to help each other. This all we could see. Now let us move to the next part. Take page number 72. In your textbook, take page number 72. Look, all of you look in a textbook and listen to me. On the whole, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid in terms of the segregation of different social groups. However, my science teacher Shiva Subramanya Iyer, though an orthodox Brahmin with a very conservative wife, was something of a rebel. He did his best to break social barriers so that people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people of the big cities. What is he saying? On the whole, when we are looking the whole society of Rameshwaram, okay, on the whole, he was telling something about his friends. Okay, Kalam was telling something about his friends and his neighbors, that one. But on the whole, as a Rameshwaram, that society, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid in terms of the segregation of different social groups. Okay, in Rameshwaram, in that small society, the segregation was there. The separation was, segregation means separation was there. Different, so among social groups, different social groups, among different religions. Okay, that separation was there. However, my science teacher Shiva Subramanya Iyer, this about the science teacher, he used to say in almost all the books how much he was inspired by this teacher. Okay, he used to say about this teacher. My science teacher Shiva Subramanya Iyer, though an orthodox Brahmin, okay, he was a very orthodox Brahmin with a very conservative wife, very traditional wife, was something of a rebel. He was something of a rebel. A rebel means a person who is against something, okay, against this kind of segregation on the basis of religion. Who was against this? Shiva Subramanya Iyer. Who was he? His science teacher. He did his best to break social barriers. These kind of barriers. He tried to break these kind of barriers so that people from varying means different backgrounds could mingle easily. That was his idea. He does not like this kind of barriers. Okay, this kind of differences. So he tried to break this. Trying to break this one. So he is telling then only the people from different religion could mix up. Mingle means mix up easily. He used to spend hours with me, with Kalam, and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated, on par with. That's the usage, means equal to. Okay. Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people. So you also will be equal to the highly educated people of the big cities. Okay, big cities. That was his view. Okay, he used to say that one. Then one day he invited me to his home for a meal. Okay, who? Shiva Subramania Iyer. His wife was horrified at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. What is saying? Who was not ready to accept this one? His wife. Okay, his wife was horrified, feared at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. Why is it saying as ritually pure kitchen? That time, the people who belongs to other religion were not allowed to enter the kitchen. In a Hindu Brahmin family and all, they were not allowed the people from other religion to enter their kitchen. Okay, that's why she's saying so. She refused to serve me in her kitchen. She was not ready to serve food. Shiva Subramania Iyer was not perturbed. Perturbed means not disturbed with all these kind of things. Nor did he get angry with his wife. At the same time, he didn't get angry with his wife also, because he knows why she behaves like that, because she's a very traditional lady. That's why. But instead served me with his own hands. But he could serve, that he could do, no? That he did. And sat down beside me to eat his meal. His wife watched us from behind the kitchen door. I wondered whether she had observed any difference in the way I ate rice, drank water, or cleaned the floor after the meal. When I was leaving his house, Shiva Subramania Iyer invited me to join him for dinner again the next weekend. Observing my hesitation, but because of these kind of happenings, who was not ready to come once again? Kalam was not ready to come once again. So by seeing this, he told me not to get upset. Don't worry with these kind of things. Saying, once you decide to change the system, underline these lines. Once you decide to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. Okay? All of you underline up to this. Once you decide to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. We have to face. Confronted means face to face. Okay? We have to face such problems when if you decide to change the system. What is the system here? What are the systems saying? Communal intolerance. Then what else? Discrimination. Okay, discrimination on the basis of religion. Discrimination, segregation on the basis of religion. Then narrow-mindedness. What else? Social inequality. These are the system. Okay, these are the systems he is telling. Okay, these are the systems. He wants to change these systems. These kind of things. That is discrimination on the basis of religion, narrow-mindedness, then social inequality. These systems he wants to change. So Shiva Subramania Iyer wants to change, and he says it should be changed in the society. So once you decide to change the system, such problems, which is the problem here, his wife was not ready to serve the food. Okay, so these kind of problems will be there that we have to face. If you are ready to face these kind of situations, then only you can change this kind of system also. Clear? When I visited his house the next week, Shiva Subramania Iyer's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands. That means they are succeeded in changing one system. Which system? This social inequality. Not ready to serve food in her kitchen. That is changed. Okay, that is saying, when I visited the house the next week, Shiva Subramania Iyer's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands. Okay, clear? Let us stop here today's class. Up to this, all of you read very well, and again, go through the questions and try to find answers, and you prepare your own notes. What are the things that is saying here? Okay, thank you.